know this is going to be a worst nightmare for some people who are the haters at Nigeria, those who want to see that Nigeria falls. We call on the president to address the issues of the Fulani with utmost speed. Fulani existence is being threatened. Fulani has the right to live. They have the right to their culture. They have the right to their way of life. Have we gotten a department where all Fulani herders are registered, where they carry ID cards with barcodes so we know who is who, the number of animals they have? Can we have a department like that? Can we have local courts that are established in our communities to settle local issues? Can we have local courts just for settling of cattle herders and farmers' classes? If you truly appreciate this economy, because you know they're all vital parts of the economy of the North, can you do that, Your Excellency? It is not just for you to come and take advantage of the northern part of Nigeria when the election comes. Do something for the North. Do something for the safety and the security of the North. The herders clash, the herder-farmer clash cannot stop today unless we address it. And it's not only by just coming to talk about it online. Solution needs to be given. One of the basic solutions is for all Fulani herders to be registered under a ministry, giving some kind of identification so that when they are passing, they will have the leverage of passage. That means that this person has been recognized. These are just simple matters that could be easily addressed. If I find a Fulani walking on the street and I ask you, who are you? Why are you walking here? You produce your ID card. If you are doing something wrong, it is easy for me to report you and have your license revoked. We license our herders so that everybody, while they are passing, we can know who is who. From there, we can be able to differentiate the infiltrators, the ones that are coming from other countries to come and create problem in Nigeria. There are Fulanis that are coming from other countries because Fulani is a general tribe, just like Hausa is a general tribe, where you can find Hausa in Nigeria, and you can also find Hausa in Sudan and places like that. So are we just going to sit down and continue this tribal blame game, keeping to look at calling each other names? Do you truly love this country? If you truly love this country, it is high time we sit down, put this Fulani matter to table. You know, there's one thing about what happened during the time of Buhari. It's this group of people in this country who like to shame us. And they like to call it so terribly that we do not have a voice. The time we would invest in fighting for change, we use it to defend our opinions and gaslight us into things. This is time for reality. Whatever name that a Fulani is being called, we're going to tolerate it until we get a solution to our problems. The Fulani matter needs to be sat down. The issue of telling the Fulanis to go into ranching when ranchings are not provided, or the issue of telling Fulanis to rent land for rearing of animals, we know that these animals are nomadic in nature and they're not going to remain in one location? Or is it the issue of telling us to modernize the whole Fulani once? How many concepts in Nigeria has suddenly been modernized? And we now say that every other tribe, whatever challenges they're facing in other parts of this country, that the evolution should take place suddenly? Where is it being done? Even if the Fulani would one day, someday in the future, evolve into a better style of rearing of their animals, it cannot stop today. And there are millions of those cows out there, and thousands and hundreds of thousands of Fulanis that are into cattle rearing. This is their source of income. This is their way of life. This is their way of living. We cannot stop it. This is more like a silent, calculated propaganda for the genocide of the Fulani people. It is high time we look and call ourselves to order over the issue of the Fulani. Your Excellency, listen up and don't ignore the Fulani cry. The former President Muhammadu Buhari, used the same strategy to ignore the cries of the Fulani because he was so apologetic, thinking sympathizer, or they're going to say that he's supporting his people. He kept trying his best and never succeeded because he was apologetic. It is high time Your Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu should look into this matter unapologetically because of what? The progress of this country.